DMX opens up about the origin of his crack addiction. Says he was given a lace blunt. So there was a video that came out recently over the weekend. And, and it was an interview with Talib Kweli on his People's Party, sharing his story of his crack addiction and how it all started. And it was very interesting, man. Like I'm just gonna read right here. I learned I had to deal with the things that hurt me, he shared. I didn't really have anybody to talk to in the hood. Nobody wants to hear that. Talking about your problems is viewed as a sign of weakness, when actually it's one of the bravest things you could do. One of the bravest things you could do is put on the table and chop it up just to let it out. I agree with that, man. I agree with that. But at the same time, people in the hood don't look at that. I'm gonna be honest, people in the hood don't really look at your problems as a platform for them. Put it like this: there's two type of people when it comes to your problems, bro. We don't give a fuck, or the niggas that's just listening because they just find this shit interesting and just news and gossip. I don't know which type of nigga you fall under, but those are the two type of niggas out there when it comes to this type of shit. Niggas ain't really out there like, oh man, come and tell me all your problems. Please, let me hear what you gotta say. Like, it's not really like that, man. It's not. But he went on to reveal that his journey with drug abuse started at the age of 14 years old, when his mentor gave him a crack-laced blunt without even telling him what he smoked. He passed the blunt around, and I hit the blunt, he explained, misty-eyed. I'd never felt like this before. It fucked me up. I found out later that he laced the blunt with crack. Why would you do that to a child? He was 30. He knew I looked up to him. Why would you do that to someone who looks up to you? Yo, he keeps going, but just that alone, if that's all it took for you to get open, listen, weed is the gateway drug, and then you mix the gateway drug with a fucking addictive drug, and at the age of 14, I'm gonna tell you this, there's one or two ways that could have went. It's either, what is this feeling? I don't like this feeling. I never felt like this. Or, what is this feeling? I never felt this feeling before. How do I feel like this again? Now, with that being said, how he got introduced is probably how most people in the hood get introduced. Bro, I'm not even gonna hold you. I've been in the hood and I've seen niggas roll cookie blunts, coke blunts, dust blunts. Like I kid you not, like Cameron said it before on Purple Haze. If you not rolling this shit yourself, you don't know what the fuck's in it. This is just facts. I've seen niggas roll dust blunts. Bro, imagine hitting a dust blunt. Bro, I ain't even gonna hold you. You hit that dust blunt, you gonna feel like you're motherfucking levitating. Bro, that first pull, oh my goodness. Good, bro, space and gravity doesn't even belong to you anymore. You're just floating like limbs in air. You're just trying to figure it out. Bro, no bullshit. Like, it sounds crazy. You're trying to figure out how reality works. But that's a dust blunt. I've been in that ballpark. Believe me. And like I said, it's two ways it could go. It's, I never felt like this before. I don't like the way it feels. Or, I never felt like this before. I don't want to feel like this again. I was good. But then, I'm not going to hold you. I've seen niggas roll coke blunts. I was good. I'm not going to hold you. R.I.P. my boy Jerry. He used to roll a cookie blunt. I ain't going to hold you. I think, but I can't even confirm, but he might have passed one in the cypher one or twice. I don't know. I don't fully know. But then again, like I said, like Cam said, if you not rolling it yourself, you don't know what the fuck's in it. Period. But now, I'm only saying that, R.I.P. Jerry, great dude, but it's the fact that all I'm trying to do is that people did that. Or at least 10, 15 years ago. I don't know now, probably even still now. But I know 10, 15 years ago, that was the thing. Matter of fact, if you remember Cesar Entertainment. I believe that was the game's management team back in the day. I don't even know if they exist, if you could find anything on them. If you could, good luck. But I was in their studios in New York on 59th and I think it was on 60th or not too sure, but I was up there in the studios and I was trying to pitch my beats, Piff Beats, the producer, you know, go check out some music, subscribe, like, all that shit below, links in the description. But I'm like, yo, I saw one of their artists come up and he just started chilling and started breaking one down. And no bullshit, I didn't know them from a can of paint. He never seen me before, don't know me before. Not saying that you need to know these niggas you're in the room with, but his level of comfortability was like, he just started rolling up and he was like, hey, you want some of this? He's like, wait. He rolled it up and I'm like, all right, I smoke, you feel me? And he's like, yo, he seen me, he's like, yo, fam, you don't want none of this. I'm like, word? I'm like, wow, what's going on with that? And he started pulling out a jar and started putting it in there. And I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, this a whole different ballpark. I'm like, thank you, because you're absolutely right. I don't want no parts of this. But just knowing that this was the industry. Granted, I was a nobody. I don't know who he was. He was probably a nobody, or somebody that he knew somebody in the Scissor Entertainment to get in there to use their studios and whatnot. But fam, that's what he was on. That was his time. So what DMX is saying, I could definitely see and believe that. How a young cat in the hood looking up to somebody, just thinking we all chilling. Because, you know, these young cats, these older heads be off some other shit. Think about it. They haven't experienced some shit. They haven't been... Bro, some of the old heads I was chilling with, bro, they was taking E's. They was doing coke. They was... And I'm saying this because I'm like 14, 15. And I didn't really fully understand why. I thought it was, I thought you were supposed to sell this, or you're supposed to... Like... They were doing a lot of things that not only the music and the culture didn't really accept. It was hard for me to understand. I'm like, well, why are you doing this? Shouldn't we be selling this? Or why are you doing this? Shouldn't you be doing it? You get what I'm saying? And it's like, to see it come together full circle, it's like, nah, they be on their shit. They know what they like. They know what they want. And and here's the crazy thing. They may be doing that unconsciously, or they may be doing that on purpose, trying to put you on or turn you on to some shit. And if that's the case, that's even a bigger reason for you to be mindful about who you're around and who you with. Because not everybody got your back, not everybody got your interest, and not everybody is on the same shit that you're on, clearly. Let's move on.